Side MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen set with you for some football. That is Ben Sauls, who has the ball on the tee. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Count 18, 5 in.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll take this into the 43-yard line. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready, set.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Crack on, ladies. Hey, read up, let's go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Go!
They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
18 Radler, 18 Radler, 19 tight, 9,
They'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the 1st points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the 1st points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Next to score, Jets 7, Raiders 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here we go, son. 331, 330.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Now he'll run it. And Fields, who's tough to bring down the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Fields now to throw on first down. Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Crack on 80, 19, Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Vegas.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18, Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just past the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Steve. Right.
Throwing is Fields. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teeth. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Out to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
On the set. Here we go. Just the Eagles. Drop 50.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big play there for the Raiders. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
60 average, 6 pep, Mustang 96.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not who any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. That one is good. And the Raiders are on the board just before halftime.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Green 19, Justin. Right.
Fields to throw. Escaping to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and 5.
Here we go, shot. Green tonight.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Jets first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high. Up, let's go. Sit high.
Play action now for Fields. Moving to his right. There he goes again. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, side. 551. Right.
Now Fields. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. 11, 319. That's right. Go.
Fields now. Rolling right. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down. And you can tell they know this is coming back. To throw is Fields. Moving outside the pocket.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to be close to the first down. Marking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Jets stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. Will score. Touchdown, Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go play action with Fields. Moving to his left. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the ball.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Seven Pirates, 1918, Warriors 17.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. That's a 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 3. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Las Vegas.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On first and 10, Fields. He'll look underneath for Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, Scott. Up. Blue 58, Blue 58, Scott.
First down, Fields. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Jets have a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second
Here we
half.
go, Scott.
Fields now to throw on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Demetrius Knight. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Hey, number 222. 11. Sit high.
Second down. It's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
3, go.
Fields from the gun on third down. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, not saying 19. 19, 5 years.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being